I moved to Austin. Alright guys, in this video I'm just going to be talking a little bit why I moved to Austin, what I'm excited about, and also do a little bit of a cattle call because I'm going to need help. So if any of my subscribers are out here and you want to work with me, hit me up. While I'm doing this video, I'm also taking it as an opportunity to do a review of the DJI mics. This is a sponsored video by DJI. I've been using their mics for a couple months now and they're a huge problem solver. I'll show you my previous setup and all the issues I had with it and how this pretty much solves it. I only have one complaint about these and I'll go over that here in a second. Alright guys, before I go to the next location, I'm going to touch on the first thing because I am about to switch to another camera. I just want to talk about how versatile this whole setup is. Pretty much the case and everything comes with everything you need. My one and only gripe with the setup, and I'll start with this right off the bat, all the cables and the windscreens and everything come in a separate bag. It would have been really sick if they put like a little pocket on this that you could store everything, because then it's just literally one thing and you're good to go. That's my only gripe. Everything else has been perfect. But real quick, before I start switching on the cameras and going over that, I want to show you guys, there's a magnet on here that just snaps on there. If you're wearing like some kind of shirt where, you know, sometimes you try to clip it in, you can only clip it upside down or sideways. I want to see if I can hide this in my shirt and put the magnet outside. This is where it starts getting very, very, very impressive. When we open the case, you see there's some ports in here, lightning port, and then there's USB-C port. I'm just going to slide this in, and when I slide it in, it's going to tell you that the USB-C port's in. From there, I could grab my DJI Action 2 and I'm just gonna plug it straight into there. And now there's my vlog setup. I was born and raised in Southern California. I was 30 minutes from Palm Springs, about 40 minutes from Big Bear. Cool little area to grow up in, but after COVID hit, no models wanted to come out to my hometown. I was 2 hours east of LA. I used to be able to get any model pretty much to come out, and after COVID, like everything changed. So I moved to LA. 7 months in, I'm in Austin now. Also guys, I've done the R5. This thing is burning up. Again, it's almost 100 degrees and it still hasn't overheated, and I'm in 4K HQ, so I guess Canon kind of saved this camera. I was going to get rid of it, but I might keep it now. So now I'm just going to talk about the whole setup and how clutch it is versus my old setup, and why I pretty much don't ever touch my whole setup anymore. It is 97 degrees. I still live pretty close to the desert, so the heat's not much of a thing for me. But what's really cool about Austin is the river pretty much runs straight through it. I don't even know what the river's called, but it's huge and everybody's out on it. And I don't know, water just gives me so much life. But anyway, so the setup, you see it comes with this case. Within this case, you get the receiver, which is on the R5 right now, which plugs into there. You have a transmitter 2 and transmitter 1, and this case is a charging case. So you see, this is my old setup. I have this little USB port on here, and I would just have to plug every single cable in to charge every little part. That was very annoying, just having to carry this big old thing around with me. All these little pieces just in shambles. It's a hot mess. So now this is pretty much all you need. This case will actually charge everything in here. Again, before, if I want to record some audio on my phone, which we'll do after this, I had to go and find a iPhone adapter. They're very like cheap and break easily all the time. I showed you how I set it up on my DJI Action 2, but again, next I'm gonna go get tacos. I'm not gonna carry this in. I'm just gonna use the iPhone to show you guys how to do that. So let me show you how I do the setup on there. Since I am about to take the receiver off of the camera, I'm just going to click record on the mic itself. Record, turns red, gives you a little vibration too, that the iPhone module. There we go, it's in. I'm just going to plug this into the bottom of my phone. Also, what's all over my phone? And there you go, let's go find some tacos now. If I had a full face helmet, I can hide it, the mic in the helmet. That's usually what the motovloggers do, but it is way too damn hot to be wearing a full face helmet out here. All right guys, just to show you the mics connect to the iPhone. I'm just gonna show off the bike a little bit. Bought this a day before we hit the road. It was stock when I got it, but when I seen it, I was like, I want that. I'm gonna continue customizing this. Put a new sissy bar, new seat, new pipes, new paint on it. So I don't know if y'all could tell, but throughout this whole video, when I was switching from action cameras to iPhone to the R5, R5C, or whatever it is, I'm using the mics right now. The audio was consistent, like not only in quality, but also in character, which is super important because most of us, like such as myself, I'm having to shoot professional work, plus YouTube stuff, plus social media stuff. So just having one audio solution to streamline my whole process, it just takes away that whole nightmare. For me, the less stress, the less things to get in my way, the more creative I can be, the more I can get done. So now let's just talk about Austin real quick. Again, if you live out here, please hit me up if you're trying to work with me. I'm gonna need a lot of help from everything from shooting BTS and photo shoots and helping film YouTube stuff to being grips and lighting guys and whatever on other shoots. So I basically need to build a whole new team out here. So if you want to work with me, hit me up, goes down the DMs, just hit me up on Instagram, and yeah. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. DJI mics, Austin, peace.